Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about microeconomics instead of macroeconomics. So today's topic is market failure. Market failure is a situation where free markets fail to allocate resources efficiently. This means that goods could be overproduced, underproduced, not produced at all, produced at the wrong price, or the side effects of production are not taken into account. In other words, guys, like an example I can give you is that when a business fails to produce the goods and services to the consumers, this is market failure because the business did not produce the customers or meet the customers' wants and needs. So this is market failure for the business. The causes of market failure is, first one, guys, is public goods, externalities in consumption and production, imperfect competition, imperfect information, immobility of factors in production, merit and demerit goods, unequal distribution of income. You guys have to know at least 4 of these causes and just remember them and explain them and define them in your own words. So guys, I'm moving and I'm moving and I'm moving. So we're talking about market failure and government intervention. I hope you guys are following because I have the notes on the screen, as you guys can see. First one is public merit and demerit goods. So public goods means that to get around the free rider problem, governments provide public goods and pay for them by collecting taxes / tax revenue. So public goods have tax on them when the government collects them. So the public goods are goods that are allowed to be. They are like public. They are public because the government pays tax for them. And merit goods, governments can provide merit goods or offer subsidies of the production of merit goods. Example, government subsidies for education. So in other words, education is a merit good, and it's a good that is allowed. Demerit goods, in other words, are goods that are not allowed, such as cigarettes. And demerit goods, as we know, that they are over consumed. A demerit, you can know this by it's just a bad meaning. It's a bad term for goods. You guys just have to know that. We are now going to look at externalities, which it says there. Taxes, subsidies, and regulations are most common ways in which the government chooses to deal with externalities. You guys need to know that there is a negative and positive externalities. Just have to know the meanings and definitions in your own words. I'm moving on to imperfect information and imperfect competition. Governments can force information to disclose information about their products. So, guys, before when customers buy goods, they need to know about this product. So the information at the back of the product needs to be relevant information. That's what imperfect information means. So if the good has imperfect information, then the consumer will want their refund on the good. Imperfect competition is governments can introduce measures to encourage new firms to enter the market. So businesses must provide relevant information about the competition before they come into the market. Moving on to next slide. Okay. Government interventions. Now we're going to talk about minimum prices. A minimum price is a price floor set by government where the price is not allowed to fall below this set level. So in other words, guys, you need to know that minimum price is a price that's not allowed to be below a certain price, such as, I don't know, like you guys have to research. It's just basically, it's basic knowledge, guys, about this minimum price. I will explain if you guys want me to explain. Maximum price is prices, in other words, that have a limit, that must have a limit. A price cannot exceed, maybe bread cannot be 50 rand. So it's a maximum price for that. That's what maximum price is. It cannot exceed to a certain price. You guys can research these graphs below them and just need to know how to draw them on the exam. So I'll now move on to indirect tax. Indirect taxes are levied on goods and services bought. They can either be ad valorem or specific taxes. There's also a graph at the bottom, so you guys need to know that. You guys will be given scenarios about these graphs, and you guys have to know how to illustrate these graphs when given a scenario. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys find this video useful.